Welcome to Visual Arts and Design. I'm Alice Everest.
And I'm Chris Waite, and we are co-directors of Visual Art and Design. So if you decide to come to Visual Art and Design, you'll be studying a Level 3 with UAL, that's University of Arts London. And our qualification is Creative Practice in Art Design and Communication. Within that qualification, you'll be doing 3 units in each year. So in the first year, what we try to do is try to make it quite broad. So you'll be learning a variety of disciplines. They will generally be across graphics, textiles, print, and general creative practice. So the UAL Level 3 Extended Diploma is a 2-year course. It comprises of 6 units. And within each year, 1 and 2, you have to sit a final major project. We believe good learning is experiential learning. So we encourage all our students to go out and visit places, for example, like galleries, museums, places of historical relevance, just as a starting point to get those influences and to make sure they've got something to base their learning on. We are really successful in managing to create good partnerships with external businesses and institutions, and therefore we can then offer our students quite a wide variety of places to visit. We try and encourage all our students to go on an overseas trip, and we've been to a variety of places from Barcelona, Berlin, Paris, and ensure that all the students get to experience the cultural history, all the museums, the galleries, as well as the food, the lifestyle, etc.
We've got a full Mac room that we work with the full Adobe suite. We have a PC room that we work with. We've got our fully functioning dark room with the enlargers, where we do a lot of wet room work as well as digital photography work as well. We've got a print studio with a screen wash and an exposure bed, and also a print bed. So we have full screen printing facilities as well as an etching press. We have a fully set up photography studio as well, a textile studio, 3D studio, so a huge amount of facilities that you guys can come in and actually use as well. So the opportunities and the partners that we have and have worked with in the past are the Royal Academy. We've worked with the Tomorrow Hub in Croydon, Dulwich Picture Gallery. We obviously have the UAL awarding body as well. All partnerships that we've been exhibiting with, using their spaces, sharing facilities, also where we'll have guidance and lecturers coming in and supporting us as well. So it's we have really great partnerships that really work with us, that we can do outward facing work as well as inward facing. So many of our students go on to their first choice of university or further education or higher education course. Also, we have a small percentage of students that will go on to a vocational subject, or they'll also want to go into the world of work. And we really feel that they've been massively prepared for this within their portfolios, with the experience they've had. Again, with our briefs, we make sure that they are always vocational, they're always really open, so that our students get that real working experience. Also with this course as well, they do have in year 2 a section where they do have some work-based learning, whether that's in communication with employers, employees, and that they're part of their assessment. They have this kind of experience where they're working with the workplace as well. Also, more importantly, the feedback that we've had from universities through our students about their portfolios. Many institutions talk about their variety, the fact that they're not just about outcome, it's about the process. So they understand that although they're maybe going into fashion, they've got beautiful photography work going through their portfolios, as well as some sculptural pieces. So that's a really important piece of feedback that we've had as a course as well.
Our university partners are predominantly UAL, so it's University of Arts London, so it's Central St Martin's, Camberwell, Chelsea, LCC, but we also have really great relationships with Falmouth, Glasgow, and Brighton. Predominantly, we like to get universities to come into us, so they can get a feel of how our students. But we believe here that it gets you a foot in the door And looking at our 94% success rate, it proves that we are doing something right.
So our students, we've got a piece here about our alumni. We kind of talk about our students about the fact that they may be quiet, but they make impact within the visual arts and creative worlds, whether they become incredible photographers, a student who now is making leather pouches, kind of portable bags that he's now got in Selfridges, to a student that has recently just left CSM, where she was doing fashion, but actually she was starting to create incredible furniture pieces out of wood, and did these beautiful kind of shadow films that she produced for her graduate show that actually had to go online. So they're really, really exciting people that are really good at being versatile. They can think on their feet. They're really excited and exciting. They've got a lot of energy about them, but they're willing to take on lots of different things. And I think that's the really exciting thing about our course and what happens to our students. We introduce them to huge amounts of different areas through printmaking, photography, textiles, fashion. We go through the digital arts with them, parts of performance art as well. And with that, they become these really interesting learners that, even though they go on to degree courses, it doesn't mean that they have to stick to their one area of expertise. They really push the boundaries of their expertise into different areas and become successful in so many different things. So when it comes to who we want on our courses, we don't want that finished product. We don't want the kind of person that's already a complete expert in something. We're looking for people that we can really encourage and develop, and they can process. So we have a whole variety of students that usually join us, from loads of different disciplines, from loads of different areas. And that's what makes the course really interesting as well, and exciting, because you bring a whole pool of different people together and just start seeing what they create. And with our staff, they are really versatile, and they reflect on that, and they look at that type of student and the different group of students that they've got, and that's how we start to develop the course for that group of students that year. So each year it almost becomes bespoke to our students, which is probably really, well, it's massively unusual for a school to do. So that's something we're hugely proud of within our department and within our school.
Once we've received your application form, we will look through it. We'll select the students to come for interview, and on that interview day, we will ask you to do a workshop as well as present and prepare a portfolio for us. We would generally ask our students to present that portfolio online first, so we can see that with your application form, and then what we will ask you to bring some more work with you on the day.
So during the interview process, we will go through your portfolio with you, but we'll be asking you about your current experience within visual arts and design, whether that's through technical courses. You might be doing some graphic course, or you might be doing textiles in your current school, or you might be doing the art and design GCSE. So you don't have to just be doing art and design GCSE. You can do any of the other kind of more creative subjects as well. And also we'll just be asking you questions maybe about exhibitions and artists, and also your thoughts on the interview and whole workshop process. But students in the past that have really impressed us are students that are curious. They're clearly interested in our course, and they understand about our course because you've read the information online, you've found out about it, you've got some intelligent questions for us, and it's that kind of energy that you're giving us, that you are wanting to continue to learn, and you're interested to learn a lot more about the arts and the creative arts and where that can take you career-wise into further or higher education.
Here today we're going to introduce a new FST course. FST stands for Fashion Styling and Textiles.
So this is a new route that we've developed for our new intakes for our applicants this year. And what we are looking for are students that have been studying art and design GCSE, or textiles or technology within the arts, or actually maybe you've just been doing the GCSE and you're really excited about textiles or fashion or design or marketing or communication within that industry.